Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. Otherwise in the background. I'm heading outside this morning. I'm not sure if it rained. I heard a ton of thunder, like loud enough to wake me up last night. So I'm excited to see if it rained. And it did not rain, just a ton of thunder. That's funny. It is very dry everywhere, so it definitely didn't rain. So, we need to talk. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I'm just coming out here to take care of the animals and check on the gardens and tell you a little bit about the food storage challenge, how it's going. It's going great. Yesterday we went to library day, which is actually in town. We do have a library here in our little town, but we always go to story time and library day in town. It's where I grew up, and I don't know, I'm partial to that library. It's weird. Even though it's 20 minutes from us, that's the one I always go to. So anyway, it was fabulous. It was so much fun. And it was the first story time since COVID, so things are starting to open up, which is really exciting to me. I'm really happy that things are starting to open up. And we actually had story time at the park, which was so much fun. There was these little blankets put out, and the lady in charge is just the sweetest lady ever and so amazing. And so anyway, we went to story time. And my parents live in town, and I invited my mom to go to story time with us, and she came over and met us at the park, and then she actually invited us, and then my kids wanted to go to the library, so because story time was at the park, it wasn't right at the... I hope it's not too windy. Let me check my camera real fast. Okay, it's a little windy, but it's not bad. It's just where I live. It's windy here. So I can talk loud and be louder than the wind. So we went to story time, and then my mom invited us over to her house, and we ended up hanging out there and playing games all day and just chilling. So my parents are teachers, so they have the summer off. And so it was just a nice day. We played dominoes and phase 10, and it was just a really great day. And so we ended up eating 2 meals over there, lunch and dinner. And so that means in total, since this challenge started, I've eaten 3 meals at my parents' house. So that means I would like to extend the challenge 1 more day. So instead of going 10 days, we're going to go 11 days, which it's been fine. We actually have had plenty of food, and I seriously love those little oatmeal packs, you guys. That's definitely going to be in my cupboard. What I've learned is what we like to eat, and if we can have what we like to eat, if there's like a disaster or something, it would be nice to have that in food storage. So I'm definitely going to get more of those little oatmeals because they are lasting forever. And even like my kids sometimes eat 2 packs when they're hungry. Like yesterday, Haley had 2 packs and Hannah had 2 packs, and they ate it all. So I was really proud of them because sometimes they get too much food and they don't eat it all. But they ate 1 pack and they're like, Mom, I'm so hungry. So then they picked another flavor and had another pack. So those have been great for this challenge. And I didn't even anticipate that. I bought those at the beginning of the summer because I was thinking, we're going camping a lot and I want to have this in my cupboard. We actually haven't gone camping that much, which is kind of a bummer. We say we're going to go camping every summer and then it just doesn't happen. So we're trying to make up with this last month of summer left. But anyway, so the challenge has gone well. We haven't gone to the store. We haven't bought anything online, which... woohoo, good for us. Like, that's a long time to not purchase things online when things have come up. Like, Ryan was able to fix the blower motor in the RV, so our air conditioning in the front is working now. And we can't technically fix the air conditioning until we can buy 1 more part from O'Reilly's. So we held off and didn't buy the part. And so that's the last thing we need to fix. But we're sticking to the challenge by not buying stuff, which has been really interesting and difficult. And like we haven't bought any snacks from gas stations or anything like that. So we are doing really good. I'm really proud of us. So those 3 meals though that we ate at my parents', I feel like that kind of cuts into the challenge a little bit because we ate their food instead of our own food, which technically if there was like a problem, like if the world shut down or something and there were no grocery stores, I'm sure my parents and I would probably pool our resources and pool our food storages, because that would just make sense to kind of caravan it if some disaster happened. That's what we did during COVID. But I just had to tell you that we ate 3 meals at my parents' house, so we're extending our challenge 1 more day. So it's technically going to be an 11-day challenge. So yesterday was day 8, but I'm counting today as day 8 because we're going to eat at home. So yesterday what we ate was oatmeal in the morning, and then for lunch we had oatmeal in the morning, and then for lunch we had hot dogs at my parents' house, which we don't have hot dogs here, so we couldn't even count that meal. And so we had hot dogs at my parents' house, and then for dinner we had like a chicken enchilada, which was delicious. But yeah, hot dogs, chicken enchilada, we didn't have those things. We could make chicken enchilada here. And then the other meal we ate at my mom's house was ramen noodles. So we do have our own ramen, so we can like put that on the end of the day. I mean, in like the end of the challenge, we can add our own ramen in. So 3 meals that we ate at my mom's were hot dogs, chicken enchiladas, and ramen noodles. So we're going to add to this challenge 1 day, if that makes sense, because we didn't buy that food, but it wasn't our own food. And I'd like to make this challenge our own food storage. So what we're eating today, I'm pretty excited. So we're having our oatmeal in the morning, and then for lunch we're going to have the leftover 1-pot spaghetti meal that Ryan made. It's super good, and there's still a whole bunch left. And then tonight we're gonna they found a recipe, my kids found a recipe on the back of the Parmesan bottle for Parmesan meatballs. So we're gonna try and make those Parmesan meatballs because we actually have all the ingredients for it. So pretty excited, pretty happy. And yeah, so right now I'm gonna take care of the animals, and then I'll just show you what's going on today. And yesterday, because we hang out at my parents', I didn't make a video for yesterday. So I did miss a YouTube video as well, which, sorry. I'll still make sure and get 5 videos in this week. I'll do a video on Saturday instead. So anyway, that's it. That's what's going on today. That meat bird is still recuperating. Go on. These two always, they never want to go out for the day. Nope, you can't stay in here. You poop too much. Aren't they getting massive, you guys? Go on. No, only one is allowed in here. Seriously? All your buddies are out there. Go. Go down the stairs. Go down the stairs. You too. You're not getting out of this. Go down. They are so lazy, you guys. Okay. They're out. So if you remember, I separated them because they weren't doing well, all of them in the chicken tractor. And since I separated them, these guys are humongous. The ones, I separated the smaller ones. So those are all the smaller ones that I just separated out. And these are the larger ones. And look how massive they've gotten. They're just huge. We have 1 more week to grow them to 10 weeks. And then we're gonna process. So they like to come out as well. But I think separating them was good. It helped them grow larger. That one is gonna get my toe. These ones over here are mean. I don't know why. They are kind of mean. They used to be so friendly. Now they're like, I'm gonna eat you. Because I'm starving. I'm gonna eat your toe. Look at it, it's gonna get my toe. Ah! Okay, I've got some things that need to be repotted. I was telling you that I really wanted to purchase some potting soil, but what I'm going to do is I have some kind of leftover potting soil and I just didn't throw it out. I'll show you my other stash over here. Whenever a plant didn't grow, I just dumped the old soil over here. So I'm just going to use what I've got today, and soon I really want to do something about all these snapdragons that I have, because I'm going to plant them in the fall when it's a little bit cooler. I learned that snapdragons don't like the hot weather, and I think that's why I failed with them previously. So I have all these lovely snapdragons that will, I think I'm going to make a hoop house for them. This is marshmallow. It's not ready, but what I'd like to repot today is sweet majorium and my 3 trumpet vines. They're doing really well. These are the ones I started from seed, and I do have videos on that, so if you need to, I'll try and find the video and put the link in the description box. Anyway, I'm going to put the sweet majorium in this potting soil. And then I am going to use these old pots to uppot these. And I could probably plant these directly outside, but I actually want to plant them in a pot inside and keep watching them grow, and I think I'll plant them outside next year. So it's going to be a long project, and I'm going to do that same thing with this last willow tree. It did get roots. I don't know if I showed you guys. I'm super excited about it. It got a bunch of little roots, and so I'm just leaving it in the water for now, letting it get some more roots. The top doesn't look great, but it's fine. I'm gonna let it get roots, and once this one gets its roots good, I'm gonna plant it in a pot instead of the ground. I planted those first 2 willow trees in the ground, and to be honest, I haven't remembered to water them every day, so I don't know if they've survived. It has been raining, but they really should have been watered every single day, which is why I'm gonna be putting these things in pots, because I seem to remember to come to this room every day and turn on all my grow lights and water everything in here. So I'm gonna leave them in their pots so that they can get watered every day until they get bigger and more root system, more established, and then next year I'll be planting these things outside. So like I said, these 4 plants, the willow tree and the 3 trumpet vines, are going to be a very long project, but I'm pretty excited that all 4 of those things grew and are working. So let's get started to potting. Here's the 4 we potted today. Sweet majorium and trumpet vine, also known as hummingbird vine. Here's some of my other herbs. I just did some rearranging in here. These are Levi's trees he's very proud of. I just keep taking care of them. And I have one habanero pepper plant in here that just started way later, and it's actually doing so much better than the ones outside. So it's got me thinking I either want to get a greenhouse or plant my pepper plants in this window next year and see how they do, just in pots. So I have an interesting idea and experiment coming your way with that for next year. So anyway, all the plants are doing well. I wanted to get this chamomile under a grow light to see what it does under the grow light. My chamomile outside is doing really well. I just have some herbs inside to see how they do inside, and I don't have any lemon balm planted outside. I'd like to keep the lemon balm in containers because I learned that it is in the mint family, and I'm also growing peppermint, and I want to keep them as separated as I can because they will cross-pollinate and mess each other up. So, and this peppermint actually came back. I thought it was a goner, but it came back. So over here, the indoor herb garden, I don't think I've done a video on in a while. The sage is doing well. This is my lemon balm that I put in this bigger pot. Chamomile and cilantro. The cilantro is just, it's doing okay. It's just not bushing up like I thought that it would. So we'll see. I might just plant some more cilantro seeds down in and let them grow. And then over here are my other herbs that I started later, and they're looking great. And this foxglove was too big, so I had to take it out and move it. But I really need to get it in a container or in the ground. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with it yet, so that's why it's still hanging out in here.
I have the recipe for Parmesan meatballs. It's only 4 easy steps. So before we get all the ingredients, heat oven to 375 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
She's starting it to 375. What you'll need.
Just a minute, we're doing
And then I see you. One pound of lean ground beef, 1 3/4 cup Kraft planted Parmesan cheese.
Double the recipe.
Go.
If you want to double the recipe, we can also add some elk.
I don't think
you want to double it? This isn't very much for just our family.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Elk meat.
It's good. You don't even know it.
1/4 cup chopped fresh parsley.
Parsley. Oh, we have to go to the garden to get that. How much is it?
1/4 cup.
1/4 cup. All right, let's go to the garden.
We are snipping parsley. I'm trying to pull some more garlic.
This is parsley. Thank you.
Gotta get it far enough too.
You can step there. Cut this whole leaf.
This whole?
Yeah. I think we're gonna need some more.
Some more? Is this a real flower?
Hayden, come video this.
I'm videoing.
Okay.
So there's a 1/4 cup of parsley. Toad. Cool. Toad. We got a toad on camera.
All right, that's enough. The garlic is over there. They want to see if they can find any.
It's gone.
Come on. They come back out at night. We can come out here and look if you want.
Can I try to get a pet toad? Me
No,
too.
we need to leave them in the garden.
To the onions. Can I just feel what they feel like? Garlic, you mean? Yes, garlic.
Oh, the garlic's over here.
I found them in my... Where's the blackberry bush? You was dumping cat food out. Now we know who made the cat weed I need to get out. No, you did. No, I didn't.
All right, this is garlic right here.
I want to pull it.
Okay.
No, I'm going to cut it.
Ooh, it's a big one. No, we're not cutting. You pull them out. Show them.
Okay. So, I can't see. thing's humongous.
You can pull one out. Hannah, any of these?
That's a garlic, I'm pretty sure. That stick sticking out of the ground.
That one didn't get very big, but that's okay. You can try another one.
Hannah, try that one with all the leaves.
That one got big.
Ooh! It's bigger than the other one.
Oops, that one's still in there. You're going to have to dig for it.
I think it was right here, right? Hold on. This one didn't grow at all. It's just a stem.
It did grow. It's in there.
Are you? No? No? Ooh, I want to try. Hannah. No. Video me. It's supposed to be. Stop. Can I try? Show me how to do it.
Sure, we have to dig for some of them. That one died.
Take me.
Some of them died.
This one got. This not me with that, Mom.
It was me. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
How do we get in? Over there.
This way. Let's just dig down a little and see.
How can we pull them out? How do we pull?
That's weeds.
I found a garlic.
Yeah, that is one. Get it out.
Hey, show it to the camera.
Is that a garlic or? Pull it up.
Show it to the camera. Show the worm to the camera. I found a worm. And the garlic. Where is the garlic? Hey, I want to hold it. I want to hold it. What?
Just put it back down in the.
I want to hold it. Haley, I couldn't see the garlic.
Put the worm back in, please. That's the garlic. Okay, Levi, we're.
Please move for a second. We got one. One egg. Get out of that. Ow! Bit me.
They're fierce mamas.
Leave. We didn't have enough luck to get 3 eggs today.
It got chewed. Rude chickens. We have fresh eggs inside. Naughties.
I know.
Hayden, 2/3.
Okay. And video. So 1/4 cup chopped fresh would be parsley would be 2. And
what?
Video 2 parsley. 1/4.
It's fine. This will be plenty. You guys don't want more than that. Can I read this? Thanks. Ground beef, Parmesan cheese, parsley. turned out really good?
I totally messed up.
And we purchased something online. It's so funny because this morning I started the video off. Cool. Make sure it doesn't have mold on it. This morning I had said how we were doing so good not buying something, but the thing that we bought was on sale for over $100 and we've been looking for one, so we're pretty excited about our purchase. It is a chicken plucker so that we can just put the birds into the, it's kind of like a big pot with rubber fingers, and you can put like three, I think you can put up to 3 birds in there and spray them off as they're twirling around, and it plucks the chickens for you. So we've been really wanting one of those, so we're really excited about it. But I mean, we bought something and this was my redo of day 8 since we've been eating at my parents' house. But we're gonna continue with just eating from our food storage until Saturday. So, well, Friday will be our last day, and then Saturday I'm going shopping for like, I'm gonna make like a half meal plan for the rest of July. So, because we're kind of halfway through July, and so I want to make a meal plan for the rest of it. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with us today. We had a really great day, and I hope that you are having a great day too. Thank you for subscribing if you have already, and if you have not, please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Bye.